If you haven't heard, this season of Survivor is all about
heroes versus villains. Heroes. Villains.
I'm a hero. We're villains.
I'm a hero.
We're villains.
Heroes. Villains.
heroes.
And villains, you don't have a hero unless there's a villain.
Oh, really?
It's not that hard to grasp.
Heroes being the good guys like...
I'm a lifeguard on the beach.
And the villains...
I'm a real estate agent.
Oh.
So here's what's been happening.
Just to catch you up on the situation.
The heroes are absolutely dominate, winning 3 out of the 4 challenges.
Rainbow wave.
Meanwhile, the loser villains are 3 people down, 1 due to injury.
Were you circumcised? I can help you out right now, I'm just saying.
No, not that.
Jackie on the course now. Jackie sustained a fracture to her collarbone. She will not be returning to the game.
And 2 eliminated in shady blindsides.
Angelique, Michael. There's no hard feelings.
So could tonight be the night the villains finally turn things around?
I'm so fueled by vengeance. I can't wait.
I need someone to get some drama going.
Were you circumcised? And the man responsible for this sweet, sweet torture joins us now. Please welcome Jonathan LaPaglia. So what do you reckon? Do you need to be a hero or a villain to win this series?
That's a good question. You really need a bit of both, I think. You know, I mean, the conceit of the show is you're voting someone out every second night, so you need to be a little villainous to do that.
George is the headliner in that regard. Is he the best villain or is there someone else?
Yeah, he's a pretty good villain. He's really embraced the theme this season. He's really lent into that title. In fact, last night there was kind of an interesting situation where the villains won the reward, which was a camp raid, so they could go to the heroes' camp and just do whatever they wanted. And when they got there, George was like, let's take all the food, and he grabs the machete and he starts hacking down the shelter, and they're like, whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Don't drop the machete. And he's like, what? I'm a villain. Of course I'm going to do that. I agree with him. They stopped him from doing that.
Villains with machetes is taking this game to a whole new...
Yeah, totally.
I hadn't foreseen that. It looks brutal, by the way. We saw this in the package, the first immunity challenge. 2 people got injured, and 1 player didn't even come back. Are they all going to make it... Like, are they going to survive this?
That's a good question. Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation, and I feel terrible for Jackie. She ended up with a broken collarbone, so she didn't come back. But George ended up being okay. He's back, so you know.
Of course, George was okay.
Of course, George was okay. Yeah.
You used to be an emergency doctor, so you're a trained medical professional.
Right.
Is it true you had to use your medical knowledge on set?
Yeah, you know, with a situation like this, I stopped the challenge, even though that's not how they cut it this time, just to keep things flowing. But I'll stop it. I'm first on site, so I, get to assess how bad the injuries are.
Are you the doctor for the show, like on the call sheet when you go to shoot? Are you doing 2 jobs? You're the doctor. Are you getting double the pay?
No, there was budget cuts this season.
Right, okay, right.
I mean, everyone's doubling up.
Yeah. But did you take an oath to... Have you turned your back on being a doctor? Or if you were on a plane, hypothetically, and they did the call, is there a doctor, would you hand up?
I'd wait to see if someone else put their hand up. Look, it's been a while since I've practiced.
That's what you are.
It's been a little while since I've practiced. But we have a very good medical team on site, so they'll take over after I, do something stupid.
Have a little go. Yeah, terrific.
Yeah.
You're back in Samoa. How's that?
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's very hot. Yeah. Look, tropics and Survivor kind of go hand in hand, so it's a bit like putting on your favourite shoes. It just feels right. But it's tough for the players. It's extremely hot during the day and then freezing cold at night. It's a bit like trying to sleep standing up in the shower with the lights turned out. It's not fun.
Now, when I look at you, I think watchmaking.
That's so weird.
It's amazing,
Why
isn't
would
it?
you think that?
No, it's not what I think, but it is what I've learned. Our spies are telling us this is your favourite hobby. How do you wake up one day and go, you know what, watchmaking?
I know, that is a... Well, is that me?
Yes.
Oh.
That's you.
Oh, at a watch event. Wow.
It's either you or Adam Hills.
Did you make your watch?
I did, yeah, I did rebuild that one, yes. Wow. Yeah.
What is it about watchmen? My father, this is true, he used to be a watchmaker. He had a store in Canberra in the 70s and he used to repair watches.
Right.
He would tell me about it, very boring stuff.
Yeah,
what got you into it?
My wife wants to kill me whenever I talk about it. Honestly, I was doing a TV show here. It was Love Child, which is a period piece, and they gave me a watch from the 70s and it didn't work. And I got to keep it after the show was finished, and I couldn't get anyone to repair it. It kept not working. They'd the 6 months of frustration. And, of course, what do? You teach yourself how to repair them,
naturally.
right? Naturally. Say no more. Say no more.
Well, the clock is ticking. Survivor is next. You can catch up on all the action on Australian Survivor. Heroes versus villains. Jonathan LaPaglia, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.